Guys, welcome back to another vlog here on the Paris Family channel. In this video I wanted to formally introduce our new baby Samuel. There's Daniel. And I wanted to give you guys a little insight on my birthing story. So let's get to it. So the last video that I posted concerning pregnancy was a do's and don'ts for how to pack your hospital bag. Funny thing is, I ended up not having to. My family and I decided, with COVID going on and a lot of other factors, that it was best for us to have an at-home birth. Now, this wasn't an easy decision to make. It was one that we made very prayerfully, because it has pros, but it also does have cons. And I guess the biggest con would be that if something were to go wrong, I would be a drives away from the hospital. So I'd be far from equipment that could possibly save my life. A pro was that being home I'd have less exposure to COVID-19, and I also had to keep in consideration Daniel. Daniel is still a baby himself. He's about to turn 3 now in October, and me and him are super close, so I knew that me being absent for 3 days would have a big effect on him. Right now with COVID-19, he wouldn't have even been able to go visit me at the hospital. So that was definitely a big factor for us. It was May 8th, and I woke up at about 3 in the morning with really strong contractions. I held off a little bit, and then I finally woke up Carlos, and I told him, I think today might be the day. I think we might be going to labor. Now, to give some context, this was the worst day possible for this to happen, because the day before, we had hired someone to come clean our carpets. So we had to move the furniture out of the rooms with carpet so that they could clean it. So my house was kind of still upside down, and I woke up Carlos all nervous, and I was like, listen, I need you to get the place together. The baby might be coming today. So he gets up and he starts organizing things, and as the hours go by, we call my midwife. When we get on the phone with my midwife, she informs us that she is currently an hour away delivering another baby. So that did not help, and it definitely added on to my nervousness. A few hours go by, and the pain stopped. They stopped completely. So that was our first false alarm. May 15th, I wake up at about 5 in the morning or so with very strong pain. Hey guys, so today's Friday, May 15th. It's about 6:15 in the morning. I'm having contractions. They're very frequent. They have been for the past hour and a half. So I just got up and started tidying around the house, getting things, last minute things ready. Still haven't woke up Carlos. I think I'm gonna let him sleep in so that he can take baby's first turn. But we'll keep you guys updated. About 4 hours later, the pain stopped. So me and Carlos decided to go for a walk to see if maybe that would induce labor, but my body had no immediate reaction. So we just went on about our day. We went out and we bought stuff to cook, and then we went and started up the grill.
Today is May 15th, 11:54. It's Friday. This is a video vlog for baby Samuel. So this morning, Mommy woke up with contractions at about 4 o'clock, and Daniel just fell, and they've been pretty steady, but we had the midwife over, but thankfully it's not going too bad. Now we're just walking it off. Hopefully Mommy will have to push soon. Do you have any words, Mommy?
Get up. You're getting evicted. So we went to my mother-in-law's to start the cookout, and as we were making the food, the pain started up again. And this time, it came back strong. As you guys can imagine, again, I was just taking it slow. I didn't want to cause any more false alarms. So I was just kind of swallowing the pain and just going on about my day. But eventually, it got to the point where I couldn't even hold a conversation. I couldn't act normal anymore and hold in the pain. It was starting to get very unbearable. So at that point, Carlos and I decided it was time to go home and prepare for the baby, because we were pretty sure that the time was coming. Called my midwife, and when we get home, she's outside waiting for us. So we get inside and we start filling up the birth tub with air and water. By the time that's done, I am not a happy camper. I was ready to jump in and relax, so I did that, and it helped the pain. It did, but it was very temporary because, as we all know, the pains just get stronger and closer together. Soon enough, everyone who was going to be present was there. We had my mom, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and of course Daniel. Now, I was in the pool laboring for about 4 hours before my water was popped. And when it was popped, it all happened really fast. I remember being so exhausted from the pain that I didn't know where I was gonna find the strength to push and get this baby out of me. I remember after one push, I was done. I was in a lot of pain, and I just remember looking over at Daniel and trying to hold in my pain so that I didn't scare him too much. But I just couldn't. It was too much for me at the time. I was very discouraged at this point, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it out. I did not think I was gonna make it through. I didn't think I was gonna have a very happy ending. After about 4 big pushes, everyone in the room starts screaming and saying, "I can see the head, I can see the head, you're crowning." Now, at this point, I'm feeling a lot of things. I'm feeling scared because I know that this is the final act, the hardest part. I was nervous because I didn't know if I could finish the job. But I was also, above all things, super encouraged. I gave one big push and I could finally see the head and the shoulders. And then I gave another one and it happened. My birthing experience taught me that when my strength finishes, God's has just begun. The Bible says in 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9, "My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." No matter what you and I are facing, and no matter what tests and trials we may be required to face, we have God's full assurance that His grace is sufficient for all obstacles that may come our way. May we be able to boast all the more gladly in our own weakness, so that the power of Christ may rest upon us. To God be the glory. I pray that as you go through your own hardships, you may be reminded that it's okay to let go and let God take over. Till next time, the Paris family.